Years ago today, our life was going to change forever. We woke up that morning just like any other morning, didn't know anything was about to happen, and received a phone call that changed our lives. We had this phone call caused us to shut down our company within less than a year. And the thing about our company, we had built this company for 15 years, over 15 years, had about 30 team members that worked with us. It was our baby. Our team members, our clients meant the world to us. These people most of them were our best friends. These were not just our coworkers, but our clients were our best friends. These were people we did stuff with outside of work. These were the people that I looked forward to spending time with on the weekends. These were people that I went on trips with. They honestly were my best friends. And we were being torn apart. We were losing what I felt like was everything. I didn't know which way was up. I didn't know where to turn. I felt so lost. I was confused. I had feelings of why me? Why is this happening? I felt like we were working all the time, being CPAs, 60, 70, 80 hours a week is no big deal to do during especially tax season. And, life had just gotten so busy and we had grown so much and so many clients to try to manage. And, it was great. It was wonderful, but it started to feel the point of just kind of going through the motions. And, sometimes like with clients, it would get overwhelming because it was trying to keep up with everything. And the thing about it is, when all this happened, when we got this news, and there were just so many different feelings, like I mentioned, why me and all that. And there were lots of tears shed, not just amongst our team, but, in our house, because this was Matt and I's both of our full-time incomes, and we were losing it. And there was a lot of alcohol, honestly. As much as I hate to say it, it really did help me cope in that period of time because I felt so empty. There was a piece of me missing. And, I came to realize that God has a plan. And we weren't following that plan. We needed redirected. We needed a second chance. We needed to start a new chapter in our lives. And it took me a while to get there. It was a lot of personal development. Honestly, there were nights when I would cry myself to sleep. And it was pulling out whatever book, podcast, whatever positive stuff I could fit into my head. That's what helped me get through so much. And, they say that everything happens for a reason. And I tell you what, 2 years ago, I had no freaking idea what that reason was. I was in complete disbelief. I felt like I was having a nightmare. I just wanted somebody to pinch me and wake me up and tell me that, this is just a joke, a cruel joke, but this is just a joke. You can go back to your everyday life. But it didn't. And, like I said, for a while, it took me to get, I couldn't accept it. I felt feelings of resentment and I felt feelings of just confusion and, things like, okay, we're losing our full-time income. How are we going to make this work? And you know what? We put our heads together and gosh darn it, we've made it work. And, the thing about it is like I said, we got that second chance in life. That's to start something new. And I had talked about for years that I just really had a passion for fitness and nutrition. And it was something that I wanted to start backing my hours down as a CPA. I wanted to back those down and focus more on the fitness and nutrition. And it just never kept happening. I talked about it for probably 5 or 6 years. It seemed like it was a long time. And it just never worked out. And I was never able to say, okay, I'm doing this. And so I feel that God stepped in and said, okay, you're not going to do it. I'm going to push you, and here you go. You need to go all in with this because this is your purpose. This is what you love. This makes you happy. And It truly does. You know, what, I think it was 2 Thursdays ago, Matt and I were on date night, and I looked over at him, and, you know, a lot of times people, they'll say, you say, how are you? You know, I'm good, or whatever, and you'll say you're happy. But are you truly happy? Like, do you love what you do? Do you wake up in the morning and you're excited to go to work? You're excited to go do whatever it is that you do? I can truly say that I am now. And I looked over at him and I said, for the first time in my life, I am truly happy. And you know, I feel like a lot of that has come from inside of me and really loving myself, because I've always struggled with confidence and feeling secure in who I am and feeling like I don't belong, or, you know, I need to be somebody else. But now I truly love myself. And I'm happy, and I love letting other people, giving them that comfort, giving them the feeling that I believe in you. You can do this. And, you know, that's what people have instilled in me. And the thing about what I do now is I have a team of mostly women, but some men too, men and women, who we lift each other up. We believe in one another, and we share that belief. And, you know, the fact that these men and women, they push me, not in a bad way, but just encourage me to step out of my comfort zone, to get out there, to lead trainings, to talk in front of people, and just better myself, doing things that I never thought I could do. You know, now I have the opportunity to do that, and I have the opportunity to pay it forward and help others get over those fears and get over those hesitations, those things that they can't do, and let them know that there's a better life out there. Just because, you know, I used to dread, like Sunday nights were horrible for me because I knew I had to get up and I had to go back to work. And I loved what I did, but I just got to the point where I was managing, you know, 80 to 100 clients. And when you have that many people that you are overseeing, it's very stressful. And I just felt like, you know, I was going through the motions and everything. And I lived for the weekends. The weekends were like the best thing ever because I didn't have to go to work, because a lot of times at work, I was the first person there. I would work through lunch, and then I was one of the last people to leave, because I am a hard worker and I am a perfectionist, and I wanted the product that's going out to the clients, I wanted it to be perfect. And so when it wasn't, I was the one who was there making sure it was before it would go out the door to the clients. So backing up, now I love, like, it's not weekends or weekdays for me, it's every day. It feels like a weekend because I absolutely love what I do. I love being able to help people. I love being able to let other people know there's a better way, there's a better life for you. And that, you know, taking that first step is scary. And if what happened to us did not happen to us, I don't know that I would have taken that first step. You know, I dabbled in it. What I'm doing now with the health, with the fitness and the nutrition, I dabbled in it, but I never was ready to take that step to say, okay, I am doing this. And once I was forced to, it's been the best thing ever. And I want to say that today is our exactly 2 years from receiving that phone call. And also today, on our national wake-up call, our team was recognized in front of, you know, national, so everyone, 400 and some thousand coaches, that we had advanced rank. So our team is now a 1-star diamond team. So it's just very ironic that it was exactly 2 years ago that that happened. We received that phone call and our lives were changing. And then now how we're growing and we have this amazing team of support and helping pay it forward to so many others, and, you know, helping them believe in themselves, helping our coaches believe in themselves, as well as our challengers and just everybody else, and just letting people know that, you know, taking that first step is scary, but once you do it and you get out there and you start feeling better and you're living that life that you were meant to live, it's just unbelievable. So I encourage you to take that first step. And if you're scared, we all are. It's so scary to do it. But you know what? You're not alone. And there are so many people who believe in you. And if you aren't sure where to start, I would be more than happy to connect with you and share more of what we went through and how I can help, because I don't want you to ever feel like you're alone. Because I know with us, there were times in the very beginning that we did feel very alone, and it was scary because we felt like, you know, some people who are our friends, they weren't our friends anymore. And then there were others who we hadn't talked to in years, and we were getting text messages and phone calls, and people, like, the love and the support that it was overwhelming, you know. But then at other times you had no one. And so I just encourage you to, you know, make sure you know you're not alone in whatever it is that you're going through, because a lot of times I feel like on social media, people share the positives, which is great because we all want to, you know, share the good stuff that's going on in our lives, but we never see the dark side. We never see what's going on behind the scenes. So I encourage you not to compare yourself to what other people might be posting out there on social media, because it can be at times very hard and make whatever you're going through, whatever struggle you're going through, seem a lot more challenging just because, you know, oh, their life seems perfect and everything like that. It's not. So just know you're not alone, and if you are struggling with something, feel free to reach out, because I don't want you to ever feel like you have to go through something alone. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate your support. Bye.